Good morning, folks. Ari here from Direct Auto Outlet in Fair Oaks, California. I have this gorgeous 2006 Acura RSX for you today. This will be a test drive and driving impression video of this vehicle. We do have a complete in-depth video walk around of this vehicle where we go through the ins and outs of the vehicle and demonstrate most of its options and features for you. That's not what this video will be about. This video will be purely about driving impressions and how the vehicle performs on the road. Won't take too much time walking around it. Just want to take a quick waltz around it and take a look and see how brilliant the vehicle actually is. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. First and foremost, I do want to show that the vehicle is equipped with 2 keys and 2 key fobs. I don't know what it is with Acura vehicles, but almost without exception, we always get multiple keys and multiple fobs whenever we buy an Acura, which maybe just a testament to how organized folks who buy Acuras and own Acuras are. I don't know what else to attribute that to. This particular vehicle, as you just saw, has 235,000 original miles. You really wouldn't know it looking at the vehicle, and you wouldn't know it driving it. It still performs beautifully. It looks great, drives great, very impressive all the way around. Very comfortable vehicle. For those of you who grew up around the Acura Integra, once the Acura Integra got discontinued for the US North America market, the RSX is what replaced it. Lots of characteristics are shared between the RSX and the Acura, same basic shape and size. This one is equipped with a 2-liter VTEC 4-cylinder engine. Very fuel efficient, power is great, have some great features such as your pop-up and slide-back moonroof. And I love in Honda fashion how they put the button for that right here on the left-hand side. This particular vehicle is bone stock with the exception of the aftermarket radio system over here, which is a nice touchscreen unit. It's made by Sony, and inside the glove box you do have a remote control as well as an iPod auxiliary data cable and hookup as well. As we make our way to the main road here, it is a little congested this morning, so do apologize for the delay. But again, I'll go over some of the options the vehicle has. Again, 235,989 miles. Leather seats are in beautiful condition here. Minimal signs of any kind of wear and tear. The vehicle is very thoughtfully laid out. I do love the shape of these seats. These seats are very sporty looking. Lots of side support, lots of thigh support. These seats just really keep you planted into your seat. You do have heated mirrors as well as power mirrors, cruise control, and obviously power windows and power door locks with keyless entry. You have your microphone right up over here for your Bluetooth communication, which is something you wouldn't have gotten from the factory with this vehicle. Bluetooth was not an option when this vehicle was initially sold. So by upgrading to this aftermarket unit here, you do have the Bluetooth capability as well, which is great. And you also have your Tiptronic shift, automatic transmission that can be shifted manually. Give you a little bit more element of sportiness. Vehicle is very smooth. It's not a floating vehicle. You actually do feel bumps on the road, which actually does make you feel a lot more engaged as you drive. It doesn't feel like a Cadillac. The suspension is tuned in a way where you do feel feedback from the road. The steering wheel is not overly soft. The features such as hitting the accelerator or the brake, accelerator is not overly touchy. The brakes actually feel nice and quite good. As I covered in an overview video, the brakes and rotors look like they're brand new on this vehicle. Have some glance over to them on that other video if you'd like to care to take a look. Very comfortable vehicle inside. Not a whole lot of road noise. We'll go ahead and accelerate, go through these twists and turns on this road. This is a 40-mile-per-hour turn. We're already exceeding that. This vehicle does invoke confidence in its operator. It feels nice and planted. There's not an excessive amount of leaning on the vehicle when you're making these turns, which actually makes you feel really confident when you're driving it. It's a lot of fun to drive this vehicle. You can toss it around on the road. Feels like a sports car, even though technically it'd be categorized as an economy car or subcompact vehicle. Very comfortable. The side view mirrors are nice and large. Good size to be able to see outside. Brakes feel really good as I stomp on the brakes coming to a stop here. Does not feel like there's any warpage on the rotors or brakes whatsoever. There's no shimmy, no shake on the chassis, nothing on the pedal, nothing on the steering wheel. make a right-hand turn over here onto San Juan. We'll go through lots of rough surfaces over on here on this street, where lots of uneven pavement, lots of potholes, lots of your California hard-earned tax dollars not at work on this road whatsoever. Vehicle feels great. Doesn't feel like a luxury vehicle. Again, you do feel the bumps on the road. The suspension feels more like a sport tune suspension rather than a comfort tune suspension. So you do hear and feel bumps and uneven pavement underneath you. It's not the smoothest of vehicles, but again, it's not meant to be. It drives just about as well as it did when it was brand new. Go ahead and make a right turn here onto Winding Way. We'll come to a complete stop and we'll do an acceleration pull from 0 to 60 going up this hill. You might not be able to tell on the video, but this is nice, quite nice of an incline over here. And as we get started, power comes on nice and evenly and strong. Shifts are nice and smooth. You can feel the VTEC kicking in right around 4,500, 5,000 RPM. You get a boost of power and we're already over 70 miles per hour before you know it. Again, stomping on the brakes feel great. No shaking, no shimming, nothing on the pedal, nothing on the chassis. Very well performing vehicle. Air conditioning is blowing nice and cold here for us. The heat works as well. You do have a little star on your windshield right about over there. I don't know if you can make it out in the camera. It is not turned into a crack. It may have been repaired already. But this vehicle is just in amazing condition, especially for the miles, 235,000. Even if it had 135,000, I would still say this vehicle is in great shape for the miles, let alone 235,000. Very impressive all the way around. As we make our way up this hill, very easy vehicle to drive, very easy vehicle to maneuver and park. Going over these bumps, no problem whatsoever. Clearance is not an issue. Dipsy doos feel great. Making a right-hand turn, going through these side streets, very comfortable. You can squeeze through tight situations, move over if you have to allow space for the next vehicle to pass. Gives you the nice small car feel, but it also gives you a sporty, solid feel. Acura, again, being the luxury or sport line for Honda, it is going to be a little bit more premium than what you would feel on just a regular Honda Civic or similar vehicle. It does feel a little bit more premium, a little bit nicer. You have some creature comforts such as your leather interior, your moonroof, your sport seats, nice alloy sport wheels. This vehicle is one of my favorite Acura vehicles. Apologize, forgot to put my phone on silent. Anyways, as we make our way back to the lot, folks, if you've enjoyed this video, please do consider giving us a thumbs up and subscribing to our channel. We are concentrating on our channel this year and we cannot expand it without your help, so please help us out and subscribe and hit the bell notification icon. If you have any questions, you could reach us directly here at the lot at area code 916-765-7575. And you can also find us 24/7, 365 days a year on our website, which is www.directauto.outlet.com. At this point, would like to take this opportunity to thank you for joining us and sticking around with us throughout the entirety of this video. We certainly do appreciate it. We certainly hope to have the opportunity to see and interact with each and every one of you in the near future. Thank you and have a wonderful day. Take care now. Bye-bye.